welcome to A Life of Bean. Now, today's video isn't just any normal video. This video is me introducing myself on how the name Bean came into effect in my life. Now, I'm going to be starting up a new series, and it's going to be like story times type of situations where I give you guys story, maybe advice. I'm not the best on advice, so don't ask me for that. But, well, of course, if you ask me for it, then I'll try. But, I'm going to tell you how Bean's life, or Life of Bean, Bean's life is my game tag, if you didn't know that, all came into effect in my life and why people call me Bean. Now, I know this started... Okay, so let me tell you the story. Now, I'll tell you something before I tell you the story, to be honest. So, everybody that knows me calls me Bean. All my friends, everybody. It's not Jacob, it's Bean. No matter what. I find it's weird when people call me Jacob. Like, when I'm at work and people say Jacob, I find that's a little bit weird, I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, they don't know about people calling me Bean. Well, some of them do. Anyways, that's not the point. So the point is, how this Bean nickname technically came into effect was, it was back when I was in grade 9. And I'm not going to mention his name because, well, obviously he might not want to be in this video, but that's not a big deal. How it came into effect. So, I'd walk home every day. You know, you'd walk home by yourself. I just lived down the street, so it wasn't a big deal. But I walked home with this one guy once, and I don't know, we started talking and stuff. And I don't know how we came up with the nicknames, but his nickname to me was Pineapple, and I was Bean. Now, for some reason, nobody ever knew this. This was just between me and him. You know, it wasn't a big deal. But his head, it kind of looked like a pineapple, and for some reason, some odd reason, my head looks like a bean. Now, I know that's pretty funny, and I know you guys are probably laughing, but that's not the point. Anyway, so it ended up turning out that he had another group of friends that he always talked to and stuff, and apparently Bean came up in the conversation, and so from that forth, they found out about the Bean nickname. And then the whole school found about the big Bean nickname. Now, I was on the fence about it when it first happened because I wasn't sure on if I liked the name Bean itself. It was, I don't know, it wasn't something that I would think people would call me. But it turns out that it grew on me, and I actually didn't really care that much. So as the school year went on, you know, more and more people that I became friends with or talked to would just call me Bean. You know, it'd be naturally, yo, what's up, Bean? What are you doing? You know, it'd be nothing Jacob. Jacob was a forgotten name. I was a new person. Reborn Bean. I was something new that it just wasn't a big deal. So Bean became my nickname, and then it was funny. The first time my mom found out about it, this is what she said, or something around these lines. She's like, why the hell do people call you Bean? And it was one of those stories that I told her anyways. I told her the story that I just said. And she thought that it was actually really funny. Now, she didn't care now. Now, she never did call me Bean. Well, actually, she did a few times, but I thought that was kind of weird. So we just left it with Jacob. But that's not the point. So, yeah, that's how the story of Bean came into effect. Now, what else can I mention about it? So, yeah, so everything related to my life, my Twitter, my gamer tags, my PlayStation account, which I don't have anymore, I don't have a PlayStation anymore, my Steam account, all has Bean in it because I prefer people to call me Bean. If they see me on Xbox, instead of saying XXX Assassin, Sniper Shot 360, Claymore, Cancel, XX, they just call me Bean's Life. Now, I don't know why I came up with that name right there, but it sounds more real because it's something that's a part of me. It's a part of something that I am. It's something that's new and approved, that isn't taken by other people. Like, do you understand what I mean right now? It's just, like, it's something that, like, I'm sure you all have your own nicknames, you know, some of you might, you know, have your own nicknames or whatever. If you guys have your own nickname, comment in the description. And, yeah, that'd be pretty sweet. But it's just something that I preferred people to call me other than Jacob. Now, there's still all the odd people that call me Jacob, but that's just because they don't know me. Most of my close friends, close Xbox friends, even people I don't actually know in real life that I have on Xbox, they all call me Bean. Not just because that's my gamer tag. Well, that's probably one of the reasons, but it's because they actually know that my nickname is Bean, so it's logical. Like, why would I want somebody to call me something that I don't want them to? Now, of course, if Bean was an issue, obviously I'd tell people to fuck off and just keep it as Jacob. But honestly, I didn't care. Honestly, in the beginning, I was on the fence about it. You know, I thought, you know, why would somebody want to be called Bean? But it turns out that it actually wasn't that bad. Now, my girlfriend doesn't call me Bean because it's just kind of weird. It's just something that just never came up in conversation. But it's just yeah, it's something like that. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this story. There'll be plenty more. Most of my commentaries I do now, other than if a new game release comes out, like, will be related to a life story of something. I have plenty of stories. Now, if you guys are interested in hearing, like, dumb shit, or, like, shit that, you know, I probably really shouldn't be sharing on YouTube, but I don't really care, really, honestly. It's not a big deal to me. Then a comment description, I've had a lot of funny stories. I might do a story on the first time I turned 19. So as you guys know, I live in Canada, so the drinking age is 19, and trust me, that's a pretty good story if you guys want to hear it. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a great day. Please comment, like, and subscribe. This is Being Out. Peace.